Welcome to the Andrew and Kelly show. I'm Andrew.
I'm Kelly.
And this is the midweek recap because we missed last week's one.
Yeah.
It's our first week we were not able to have a podcast because Kelly lost her voice.
Oh man, that was a super rough experience for me.
She was in gnarly sin talking back to me, so God took her voice away.
Yeah. That is not at all what happened. I got sick, and then for some reason, a week after I was sick, I just lost my voice. And I think my children and husband loved it.
Yeah, it was pretty epic.
But speaking about sickness, today's episode is going to be about getting older.
And health.
We're not even that old. I keep saying that. We're not.
We're young.
I'm 35 and he's 40.
Yeah.
But we are
That's
just,
so funny.
I think
we're flesh bags.
Flesh bags?
Yeah, we're flesh bags with bones.
What the heck?
You never heard that saying?
No.
We're literally going to melt away, brah.
Unless we get
bags.
Botox.
Oh, yeah. I want to get some pec implants. I meant calf implants. Oh, shucks. So, because we're getting older and we're super responsible.
Are you allowed to say gay and retard now?
I'm pretty sure everything's just fake and gay now.
Remember? I feel and it's when you say gay or retard.
Or frickin' faggot.
Oh.
It's just a bad word, You're just saying it because you're mad or
Yeah, and you're not trying to put down mentally ill people,
You're so classic.
It's just what you say.
Yeah.
And sometimes I check myself because when you said you wanted pec implants, I was going to say that's so gay. But is that not okay to say?
I think it's perfectly normal and pretty accurate to say that. We're retarded.
I don't think you can say that. What is not acceptable? We just lost half of our followers.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely bleep a lot of that out.
No way. We're gonna be straight up real in this podcast.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's what we should be always.
Okay, so go back to our bodies.
So, dude, yeah. Serious note, my mom passed away of cancer. Kelly's dad passed away from cancer.
My dad was only 61 and your mom was 70.
And both my grandparents had cancer. My auntie had cancer. Your mom had cancer. All these people, everybody freaking has cancer. So we're
tripping balls.
Yeah, but not side note, but along that, we're not just tripping balls. We're being proactive. Yeah. And we went to the doctors. I just went and did a genetic test for cancer. I got all my blood work done. And with that, the freaking quick part of that was my triglycerides are through the roof. My cholesterol is super high. My blood pressure has always been shot. And my glucose levels were really high.
And your wife is always nagging you.
My wife is a nagger.
About what you eat.
About everything. No,
I will say that I was because I would be always on him, can't eat that, you shouldn't eat that, you don't do that. And to Andrew's, detriment, is that the right word?
Yeah.
He has great physical genetics. His physique is always looking like he's top shape. The guy...
But not mental genetics?
No. Definitely not.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I said physical genetics.
I know, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I asked.
So he would like, I know so many times where the guy hasn't worked out in like a year and all he does is eat. And we'll go to the store and guys will be like, oh, what you doing? Like grabbing his biceps. And I'm like, and Andrew won't say anything. And he's like, oh, yeah. And I just like, I'm like looking at him like, you are so fake and gay.
Shut up.
But it's true. It's like, so anyway,
classic.
to his own detriment, he always looks like he's super in
Looks like I'm
shape.
working out.
And so he could just eat whatever and look fine. But the insides of him and his wife was constantly being like, you can't eat that. It's not good. Like, don't do that. And he would just be like, not listening to me. And I would just be the nagging wife that's so annoying. So when he got his blood results, part of me was like, ha ha, told you so. Like, look, I've been telling you this for years and you don't listen. And look what happened.
I know.
So, you know, as evil as it sounds, I was like kind of a little stoking on his blood test because now he's been taking it serious. Like his diet. The last few weeks, he's like, whoa.
Not even a few weeks, probably like a week.
Yeah.
I don't know when we got my blood work back.
Yeah.
But it's been like, I don't know, it feels like only a week. It might be longer. If it's longer than that, that's awesome because that means I'm doing way better than I thought with like my struggle. But I'm super addicted to sugar and carbs. Like I just want to eat. I'll no joke eat 10 croissants in a day. No problem. Like easy.
It's crazy when you do something, you just like, you're like extreme.
Yeah, I'm
like,
definitely.
We buy these soda waters and he'll drink like 7 in one day. And I'm like, bro, they're like 1 a day type things. And he'll just nonstop like drink a soda water, drink a soda water, drink a soda water. And like.
Because it makes me think I'm drinking beer and I just want more.
And then like he'll eat
crazy.
like 10 croissants or he'll like, it's just like, whoa, guy. Like, you're like 0 to 1,000 in a second.
Yeah. And my weight was getting up there for me. Like I was 200. My most, I was 215 pounds. And I was kind of tripping on that. Like, what? I've always been, the most I ever weighed was like 190, 195. And that was a lot, I thought.
I told you one day it's going to catch up to you when you get older. And I think it was 40. And now you're like, oh, dang.
Yep.
Because for me, my physical genetics are like not the greatest. Like both of my parents are overweight. They don't really exercise. I never was taught how to eat properly.
Yeah.
And so if I even eat like 2 croissants, I gain like 8 pounds. I'm not joking you. It sucks. So I always have to like, I'll eat 10 times better, but I'll look like I eat worse than him. And it just like sucks. But it's actually good because I eat better and I take better care of myself. Because if I don't and I took care of myself the way Andrew was, I would be like, no joke, like 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like make sure to go to 7-Eleven and get ice cream and like 1 lapchang manapua, like 4 to 6 pork hash and some ice cream.
On his way home from work.
Pound that.
Before I even knew.
Yeah, and I would make sure I ate that before I got home so no one would know and ask me, where's mine?
Yeah, but I remember a couple of times I kissed you and I was like, what did you just eat? Like, or sometimes I would go in the car and he would accidentally leave a wrapper. And I'll be like, bro, this guy's like, what the heck?
Like a kid with
or
my
like
candy.
crinkling in his shorts, you know, when I'm doing laundry and I'll pull out every time candy wrappers. I'm like, what?
I wonder, do you think that stems from childhood where I wasn't allowed to eat sugar?
You know what's funny is you and your sisters always blame your mom's healthy eating habits on your poor eating habits, which I just think is
we gotta find a scapegoat, right?
Yeah, it's like,
it's weak.
Dude, buck up. You guys are all adults here.
Extreme ownership.
Yeah.
Own it. I own it. I know. But I'm curious. I'm like, what? Do you think every kid that wasn't allowed sugar is like that? Probably not.
No.
There's probably kids that weren't allowed to have sugar that are like solid.
Yeah.
Like, I was just first person that came to mind was Cole Smith. He's probably wasn't allowed to eat sugar when he was a kid too. But he's like super healthy. But doesn't he have like a Shave Ice Shack or no? It's like a fruit stand.
No, it's like a fruit.
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunrise Shack. But yeah, I had to check myself. But it's really good because I'm gonna get in better eating lifestyle shape. And that's the goal.
Yeah.
The goal is to be super on it. And I always loved working out. I didn't always work out. So Kelly and I got gym memberships September 10th of last year of 2025, September 10th, my mom's birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the first day we went to the gym, and it's been 18 weeks or so, 19 weeks now, 18, 19 weeks.
I haven't gone in 5 weeks.
Kelly hasn't been in a while. I've been going consistently. I miss here and there, but I was going 5 days a week, sometimes even 6 days a week. Lately, I just switched up to 3 days a week, for a different type of training. I went from like more power building to now just strength training. And with strength training, you can only lift 3 days a week because you're doing only heavy weight and you got to give your body time to rest. It's called Starting Strength from Mark Rippetoe. That guy's a legend if you guys are interested. Add 5 pounds to your working weight every week. So whatever your top weight is, right now my bench is at this number. Next week I'm adding 5 pounds. But yeah, with that 17, 18 weeks of working out, Kelly would always be like, dude, it doesn't matter what supplements you're taking, what you're doing. I would get peptides and I'm using these peptides and I'm like, Kelly's like, you're wasting your money on this stuff. And it's not a lot of money. I get it cheap, but it's supposedly good for sleep and for injury, BPC 157 and TB 500. They're these different peptides that help your body with pain and growing tendons and all this stuff. And it's actually really helped me. I tore my pec and or it was my front delt and pec, and the thing was healed within 2 weeks. Back to lifting heavy. But yeah, Kelly's like, dude, you're wasting money if you're not going to eat healthy. And that's the truth. That the bottom line.
Thank you.
The bottom line is all this working out, all these supplements, all this stuff. It's not going to benefit your body the way that it should if I'm just filling my body with sugar and crap carbs and processed meat. Like I'll go eat 15 spam musubis in a week easily.
It's so bad.
Not like no problem.
But please go and buy some.
Yeah.
From the musubi truck.
Dude, you don't need to get the spam ones. You can get a tofu musubi or
the fish one's good. It's fresh fish. Like
ahi katsu, chicken katsu, all these different things. But besides that, shout out to the musubi truck. Thank you for sponsoring this show. Oh, we should put like a logo when we say that. But yeah, and that's the truth, that my body isn't going to react the way it could by filling it with crap. And it's really freaking hard to stop eating sugar, processed sugar, and ChatGPT. I put in all my blood work. I did everything in there, and I said, "Can you make me a diet for this?" And it told me what I need to stay away from. And then I'll be like, "Well, then what can I do for sugar? Because I need sugar." And ChatGPT I was like, "Can I have grapes?" And the response was, yeah, but you can have 5. That's it at one time. I was like, 5 grapes? I'll eat like this many.
I know.
And then be
You're
on the
a
toilet
complete
for like
addict.
10 minutes. Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, like,
Hey, you haven't been having that much runs lately, yeah?
no, I trip.
He
Except for the other day, I took some fenbendazole. Yeah, ChatGPT says you're not allowed to take that.
We're so dumb.
Parasite killer. And that thing, oh, I must have had some parasites because I was in the bathroom. Exploding.
Dude.
But, yeah, more on that. Diet. So, tips. I've been making Coach's Oats with, you can only have like a little bit more than a teaspoon of honey. You're supposed to have not that much honey, which sucks because I love honey. Peanut butter, good peanut butter, like just no sugar peanut butter. And I take like 3 or 4 chunks of pineapple and I put it in the water with my Coach's Oats while it's boiling. Mix that bugger up. Throw some sea salt inside, some pa'kai, and then a fat scoop of protein. And the thing is so good. So
I'm
yeah,
glad you're finding things that you like.
That's been my dessert right there. And then another.
And he eats that like 6 times a day.
Yeah, because
Just joking.
no, like 3, 2, no, usually 2 times. But that's for when I'm really, really gnarly craving sugar and carbs because the protein has monk fruit in it, so it's a sweetener. It's a non-sugar sweetener.
Which protein is that?
The Levels one.
Oh.
And it's vanilla flavored, so there's like vanilla and monk fruit. And stevia, which doesn't spike your insulin. I think that monk fruit might, but stevia doesn't. And what else have I been doing? Oh yeah, chia seed with a tiny bit, but the honey's gonna spike your insulin. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. Chia seeds with milk, with peanut butter, and the tiniest little bit of honey, and that's major too. So those are my desserts and sugar craving killers if you're trying to get on it with your diet.
Yeah, and hopefully you don't need that soon.
Nah, those are good though. But yeah, hopefully I don't need it. But that's like,
I think the
I need
goal
to
is
have different ways of getting my protein instead of just protein and milk.
There's so many different ways.
Yeah, but they're expensive. Steak, chicken.
Which is not very good for cholesterol to eat that much steak all the time.
We haven't had steak in a while.
Yeah.
Bummer. I miss it. But then at the same time too, is all of that just bull crap from the WHO lying turkeys?
Oh God.
I don't even know. It's hard to believe anything because they changed the numbers. Like 25 years ago, the numbers were way different.
Okay,
and more people die of heart attacks today than 25 years ago.
Hold up,
Just joking.
buddy.
I don't know if that was true. That was just a random statement I
So,
threw out.
Just the benefit of the doubt and to be the devil's advocate, not that I'm calling them the devil, but I might be, is that there's so much progress in science and biology.
Yeah,
that
no, I agree.
How could you expect numbers to stay the same from 25 years ago with all of the new technology and discoveries?
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just being a goofball. I understand that there's stuff, and it's very obvious in my diet. Like, look at what I was eating and look at my numbers. That correlates. Like,
Yeah.
What ChatGPT said was those numbers scream, I love sugar.
Yeah. And it's
that's
true.
the truth.
Yeah.
That's the straight up truth. I lived off of it.
I got all of my blood work done, and I think mine was like 11 points over, and I was freaking out.
Mine's
I was
are like
oh my
hundreds
God,
over.
you know? And then his are like hundreds, and I'm like, damn, I look actually really good right now. But
Dude, my triglycerides were 366.
that's crazy.
My cholesterol is like 2 something.
Mine was 111 and I was freaking.
What, your cholesterol?
Yeah. It was
My
like, I think
cholesterol
it's
was
supposed to be
278,
100.
I think.
And mine was like 111. And the doctor's like, oh, that's minor. Just, if you change your diet, which when I took that, I was definitely like eating casseroles people were bringing us, and whatever, because your mom had passed and people were just bringing us all kinds of food.
And it was like perfect timing to get my blood work done for like perfect timing in a bad way, because it was just the end of
a gnarly
quarter of horrible eating. Like my mom dies or is dying of cancer, and the easiest thing for me was to drown myself in working out and food.
Yeah.
Like I would just eat everything. And it was like Halloween. We just had Halloween in October. And the holidays. So there's all this candy and just crap.
I love how you
everywhere.
just say Halloween. It's like the one holiday.
Well, because I just pounded all the candy.
I know. It's so
I would just eat all the kids' candy. They'd be like, where's my candy? I'd be like, I don't know. It's in my stomach. Or how bad I am with my freaking diet. I'm lucky I'm not dead. Everything is always crazy.
Told Andrew the other day, I was like, we got a 2-year-old. You're not going to last 16 years for this kid to be 18 if you keep going the way you're going.
That's true.
And I'm going to be pissed off because this is your kid too. So you need to be alive at least until he's 18.
Of your own doing.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows when God's ready.
100%.
Brah, you know what's gnarly? Liana, we were just talking story last night, and Liana was like...
Liana is your sister.
My sister was like... Brah, me and Mom were talking, and she's like telling me... And this is before we knew she had cancer. She's like... I've done everything I've ever wanted to do in my life. Like, I have no... I'm like good. Like I've done everything. I've seen everything I've ever wanted to see. I'm like, I've killed it. I don't know like what she said, but along those lines. And Liana's like, don't say that, Mom. And my mom's like, huh?
She's such a tittle.
Liana's like, Mom, don't say that. Because that means you could just die. Because you're like ready. And my mom's like, whoa. Yeah, that's true. And then,
if you were on your deathbed, what are things in your life that you would still want to do? Like right now, what are things that you really want to do? Like when you really think about it, like if you had, like what are some regrets or something that you really want to do before you die? I know mine.
What?
And I have all these dreams of like a bigger property or like more income. But when I really think about it, if I were to die without those things, I would be okay. But
yeah,
totally. Really, really want to travel with my children.
Yeah.
I want to experience traveling more and more with my kids. And that's what I would really want to do. Like
so that'd be like a regret if you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Even though we did do traveling with our kids.
I want more.
Yeah.
Like that's what
Is that selfish to want more?
Yeah.
But that's a good selfish.
Yeah. I just want, and that's why it's like when I was like, crying like Cliffy's going to be 18. I want to do all this stuff with him before. Like I want, like let's just make it happen. Like we have to do it. Like now is the time.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like, I'm like, that's it. Like, we just gotta make it happen. I don't care what it takes, but we gotta do it.
Yeah.
What about you?
Bruh, I don't know, I'm so content.
Seeing my kids grow. Like, I want to be there to see my kids grow.
100, of course, yeah. 100%. That's... Like, I want to hold a grandkid. I can't wait for that day.
I can.
I can, but I can't. Like, that's going to be so nuts. But yeah, that doesn't, that shouldn't happen for a while. What would be a regret of mine? I don't know. I guess not. A regret would be if I continued addicted to my phone and I just wasted time on my phone when I could have had epic times with my children. A regret would be like, no, I don't want to go surf. You can go surf. Go surf with your friends. And just missing opportunities to spend time with my kids in the water because I know how much they love it and how much I love watching them surf and the joy that they get from it. Um, and yeah, missing opportunities to go and do family travel and stuff like that. Um, Another regret would be to focus on business and work so much that we're not focusing on each other and not going out and like having dates and just getting so distracted by checklists and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, being so tired that I just need some me time and going on my phone. Because that's like where it stems. It's like I just need to relax. And some people, I shouldn't say them, me, my relaxing is like just disappear in a phone. And that sucks. Like I'm just literally creating a box of just leave me alone. And whatever you say doesn't matter. Or don't talk to me. I'm heavily distracted. I
And
want to
let's
stay that
not
way.
go outside and
Yeah.
play. And let's just all sit in here.
Those would be huge regrets. And I guess like meaningless regrets would be like I really want to surf just a huge swell one day. Like massive. Get a, you know, 10, 15 foot solid 10, 12 foot bomb at Hanalei and just get shacked. I've never done that. But like to do it with the kids, way better.
Oh my God. Anxieties for mom.
Yeah.
You just gotta make sure the kids are well trained.
No, yeah, we get them float vests. But that's a heavy question.
Yeah. Because you really don't know what God's plan is for your life. Like,
No.
you know, God could say your time's up.
Yeah. And Grandpa was telling me, my dad was telling me, one of the last things the grief counselor was telling him, he went to a grief class after my mom passed, is, a lot of people say she didn't have enough time. She died too early. Uh, Whatever, stuff along those lines. And the grief counselor was like, what if God gave you and her the perfect amount of time and exactly what you needed and no more and no less time with that person? And that kind of tripped me out because what about the freaking 4-year-old? What about the child that passes away? How can you say that you had enough time? How can you say that perfect timing? And then it goes back to like talking to Timmy, and he's just like heavy. He's just like, God's will is perfect. And God's will is perfect, and I'm okay with God's will.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
It's hard for us because we don't understand the full picture of everything.
Yeah.
And it's true, like, you just really have to have faith that God is all loving and all knowing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're stuck to this one perspective that's very limited. And things are hard, and it doesn't make it easy.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, like, we started this conversation saying my dad was only 61 and your mom was only 70. But I think that instead of saying only before it, maybe that just should remind you of how precious time is.
Yeah.
And how amazing that they both got to meet grandchildren and
Totally.
see their children grow into adults, and that they got to do a lot of things, and that is a blessing. But to take care of the vessel that God's given us, and to appreciate it, and do the best that we can to nurture it so that we can live as long as God allows.
Yeah. With a healthy body.
Yeah. And so I think that this podcast is more and more about telling everyone our faults and where we, fall short in our life versus we have everything figured out. And this is just another episode of that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
We hope that you have a healthy and fun week. And I'm super excited for next week's podcast. We're actually going to come out with another one this week, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a twofer.
Yeah. So, have a good time. We'll see you soon.
Aloha.